Welcome to HeadRest. Take a slow breath in and let it go. There is a story from the mountains of Japan about a Zen monk named Ryokan and a farmer who came to him just before the new year. It was winter. The kind of winter where the cold makes everything very still. Snow lay on the ground outside the hermitage, and bare branches scratched at the evening sky like ink strokes. Inside, a single oil lamp flickered on a low wooden table, beside an inkstone and a worn calligraphy brush. The farmer appeared at Ryokan's door, carrying a blank scroll rolled up in both hands. He bowed and asked the old monk for a favor. He wanted something auspicious written on it, something to bring his family good fortune in the year ahead. Ryokan nodded gently and invited him inside. He unrolled the scroll across the table, dipped his brush into the ink, slowly, deliberately, and then, in 3 careful strokes of the brush, he wrote 3 lines. Grandfather dies, father dies, son dies. The farmer stared at the words. His face went dark. He stepped back from the table, one hand raised, his voice rising with it. This is terrible. I asked for a blessing. I asked for happiness. And you write about death. Ryokan set the brush down, quietly. He looked up at the farmer, with a gaze that held no defense and no apology, just patience. If your son were to die before your father, he said softly, that would shatter a family. If your father were to die before your grandfather, that too would be a grief beyond words. He paused, letting the silence hold the room. But if each generation passes in this order, grandfather, then father, then son, each one living out a full life before the next one goes, that is the greatest prosperity a family can know. The farmer stood there, arms at his sides, shoulders dropped. The anger had left his face, replaced by something softer, something he hadn't expected to feel. And isn't it strange how we spend so much of our lives chasing blessings we can name? We want wealth, luck, long life, extraordinary fortune. We want something dazzling written on the scroll, something that sounds like a promise. And all the while, the deepest mercy is the one that never announced itself. It has been here the whole time, in the quiet rhythm of one generation following the next, in the ordinary passing of seasons, in the fact that things are unfolding gently, just as they should. Parent before child, winter before spring, the world turning in its own quiet order. This is not something to endure, or survive, or push through. It is the prayer already answered, the one we were too busy to hear. The natural order of things is the miracle. We just forgot to call it one. And now, very slowly, begin to return to the room around you. Take a slow breath in and let it go. As Dogen once wrote, "A flower falls, even though we love it, and a weed grows, even though we do not love it." The world does not wait for our approval. It simply unfolds. And in that unfolding, there is a quiet perfection. Thank you for sharing this moment with HeadRest. Namaste.